Human civilization has always known conflict. But it wasn't until the 20th century that the scope magnified to such a bloody scale as to engulf the entire world. In the aftermath of the war to end all wars, Adolf Hitler and his Nazi party fanned the flames of a broken and dispirited nation, rebuilding the country from the ashes of the Versailles Treaty into a fascist juggernaut that seemed unstoppable. They pushed all the way to the Atlantic in their blitzkrieg, with England their next target. But Winston Churchill and his small island nation won the Battle of Britain, holding out through Hitler's terror bombing for an entire year. They stoked the fires of freedom long enough to stay alive and to save the world. After Pearl Harbor, the United States, with all its military and industrial muscle, entered the war. First Africa, then Italy, and then finally Fortress Europe itself. You, soldier, are a part of this great crusade. Are you ready to rise above and beyond the call of duty?
When I think of Medal of Honor series, I go back to the PlayStation 2 years in my mind, when the series, in my opinion, was on top form, with games like Medal of Honor Frontline, Rising Sun, and European Assault, classics on the system, and the Medal of Honor games on the 7th generation consoles has pretty much killed the series. The first Medal of Honor on the PlayStation, I've only played a few missions of this game. Back when this game was new, I never owned this game until now, because back then my friend had this game and I go to his house and play it, and what I can remember was that I rather enjoyed it. But now I own a copy of Medal of Honor, and after a 16-year absence, I'm going back in. I didn't have a good start to this game. About 10 minutes in, my whole street had a power cut, but luckily I still have the footage. But I couldn't record anymore because that was the only night of recording, because I was going away the day after for a week away for the Christmas holidays. So I was on a tight schedule, but at least I did get some footage. Even though I got 10 minutes of gameplay, the memories come flooding back to me of how simple controls and good gameplay this game is. The analog controls, quite simple. Not like modern shooter setup, but fairly simple, but you will need getting used to. And the rest controls are fairly simple as well. X to shoot, circle change weapons, triangle to jump, square to reload, and action button. L2 is to crouch and crawl, R2 is to aim, and L1 and R1 is to strafe left and right. The guns sound amazing on this game, really good sounds. The game itself has a story, but really all you want to do is run and gun enemies, and the game does that really well. But really I should pay attention to this, because after all, there is some involvement by the director, Steven Spielberg. But as well, though, with great games, there has to be some minors, and this game does have a few. The game can be glitchy sometimes, like getting stuck behind boxes or shooting a target when you know you quite clearly missed, but the game registers a hit. The enemies aren't the cleverest in the game. They will just stand in front of you, in full view, not hiding, from time to time. Today, this game still holds very well as a simple run and shoot game. The graphics might not have, but the gameplay certainly has. So that was Medal of Honor on the Sony PlayStation. Sorry for the short gameplay, but blame the council. But the game is still a classic. But if you're collecting PS1 games and you haven't got this game, well, what are you waiting for? Thanks for watching, guys, and happy holidays.
Ihre Papiere, bitte. Your papers, please. Verzeihung, aber Sie haben Ihre Granate vergessen. Excuse me, but you forgot your grenade. Der Amerikaner hat Hundekuchen in der Tasche. The American has dog biscuits in his pocket. Rennt um euer Leben. Er hat eine Panzerfaust. Run for your lives. He has a bazooka.
Electronic Arts and DreamWorks Interactive present Medal of Honor. Prepare for your finest hour.